Now on Insight Africa, we take a look at the BAL 2023, which came to an end on Saturday, with Egyptian side Ahly lifting their maiden title in the competition. It was an intriguing closing ceremony at the BK Arena. Ahly defeated AS Douanes 80-65 in the final, while Stade Malien thumped Angola's Petro de Luanda 73-65. Now, Afrosport's Deji Omotoyinbo was in Kigali for the final round of the games, and he is joining us today in the studio. How was Kigali?
Lovely city, hills and valleys, very beautiful people. I had a great time there.
Okay, so did you bring back anything for us though?
I brought back reports.
Okay, so let's get right into it. Now, what would you say is responsible for the dominance of South African countries?
North
African countries at the BAL?
Well, I would think experience, know-how. They have a lot of investment in their basketball and their sports generally. 2021, it was Zamalek winning it. 2022, it was US Monastir of Tunisia, and then another Egyptian team, Ahly, winning it. But the coach of this team, Auguste Bosch, was the coach of the Zamalek team that won it, so he's winning for the second time. So, and then they have a deep roster. They have a Nigerian-born Michael Fakwadi, who played for Zamalek in 2021. The MVP of the final was Noni Omot, a South Sudanese player. So they go wide, set their dragnets, get good players, get good coaching, and it's not a surprise that they are dominating. Okay,
so now you've spoken about good players, good coaches, and Kwara Falcons have been at this tournament and they weren't so glorious. So how can Nigerian teams become more competitive at this tournament?
I'm sorry to say we have a long way to go. I think we didn't have a team last year. We had Rivers Hoopers in 2021, then Kwara Falcons this year, and they didn't do much. And it's understandable. We've not had a league for a few years now. We thought the problem was over. This year, we're in June already. We still don't have a regular league going on. And the way this tournament is structured, you must have 8 players from your home league. 8 of the players from your team before you can get some other players from other places. So, if we don't have a competitive league going on, that means our players are not playing week in, week out. With the quality of opposition I saw, with the quality of coaching I saw, it's going to take a long time for a Nigerian team to really ruffle up any feathers in this tournament. We really have to get going and knuckle down and plan long term. The rest of Africa, right now, club side basketball, they are way ahead of us.
Okay, now we've had 3 editions down. Do you think the North African dominance can be broken?
Well, I think it can. I saw Stade Malien did very well. They lost in the semi-finals. I think they won the 3rd place match against Petro Atletico. And of course, the surprise team this year was AS Douanes of Senegal, who surprisingly got to the final, beating African basketball aristocrats Petro Atletico in the semi-final. So I think the Malians are doing a lot. Senegal, just like they've done in football, they are threatening to get into basketball to do that. And of course, Petro Atletico, Angola used to dominate. They went off the ball. This tournament, we thought it was going to be Petro Atletico against Ahly in the final, but they stumbled in the semi-finals and lost to AS Douanes. So I really feel the West Africans are coming up with the Malians, the Senegalese, and Petro might have something to say about that. From my experience, these are the teams that I think can break the dominance of the North Africans, but it will take the North Africans will take some stopping. They're too well organized, well funded, well coached, great players.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us in the studio.
My pleasure.
Really appreciate it.